Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today it's just gonna be a chit chat, get ready with me because I have been feeling a bit overwhelmed lately and I guess I just need to talk. Since I have been home on quarantine, I have had a lot of time to think about my life and to think about my choices. And this is something I have honestly been running from because I just don't like to talk about my feelings. Well, I don't like to sit and think about my feelings. I am the kind of person that runs from my emotions, runs from my past. And when I actually get time to sit and think about what has happened, what I've been through, and allow myself to be vulnerable, I break down. Well, for the first couple of weeks of quarantine, I was okay. I was fine. I wasn't feeling any way specific. I just kept busy by looking at some videos and so on. But as time has progressed, I realized that it's very tiresome. Well, not, it's very repetitive. It has all become so repetitive and it is getting to me. For this last week that has gone, I don't know, I have really been feeling low. Since my birthday, I have been getting more and more depressed. So as the weeks have progressed, I have been getting very irritable. Oh crap. Jeez. I have been very miserable. That is the perfect word. I have been miserable, and it has caused me to pick a lot of fights with my fiance because I have not been busy doing anything. And I guess when I just like to feel useful, I like to feel that I have something to do. And because I'm at home with not much to do, I feel like I'm losing control of my life. And nobody likes to feel like they're losing control. And I realized that I cannot be the only person that is actually feeling this way. With all the changes that has been happening, I cannot be the only person that feels like I have lost control of my life. I had so much planned for this year, and all because of the pandemic, all of the plans have been changed. Everything has been either cancelled or postponed. This was supposed to be one of the happiest years of my life, and all of that has changed. And it makes me feel like if I can't control this, then what can I control? And I use work. Work is usually my distraction from everything going on in my life. But I don't even have work right now to help me. I don't have work to distract me from how I'm feeling. I'm trying to take up hobbies. So I want to do sewing. And it's something that I promised myself that I will do. But if any of you guys want to see me actually attempt to sew, let me know and I will put it on the channel. The thing is that I never realized how much I relied on my daily activities to keep me sane, like a routine. I cannot be the only person that feels like the lack of a routine is driving me crazy. I know that there are other persons out there that might be feeling the same way. There is no longer a routine, and so you feel like your life is in a chaos. And I just want you guys to know that it's okay. It's okay to not feel okay right now. It's okay to feel like you're losing control. But even though we all might be feeling overwhelmed, I suggest that you get some kind of hobby. Get something to do to take up your time. Create some kind of routine because we're all missing a routine. We all miss having structure. I know I'm not the only one that's missing their job. I love my job. have a moustache. So in my last video, which was my 25th birthday vlog, I told you guys that my grandfather died in January, and that is my fraternal, yeah, the father side. Yeah, that's right. I did not take enough time to mourn his death. I just took one day from work and then I went right back to work and I distracted myself from it. I didn't want to think about it. I did not want to think about him, that he was no longer there. And because he didn't live close and we only used to talk over the phone, I was like, it's going to be easier, you know. It's not that I see him regularly that, you know, I'm going to miss that, but I personally don't think I took enough time to mourn his death. So now that I'm home and there is nothing else to distract me, I'm forced. Well, not forced. It's like I was thrown into thinking about him. And all I can do is think about him and all of my loss that I have experienced this year. And to be thrown into mourning, it's so hard. It's hard to cope with. And I'm honestly going to tell you guys, I have not cried yet. I cried after I heard about his death, yes. But since then, since that one day that I cried about it, after then I have been distracting myself and I've not taken time to cry. I'm starting off with this gray shade. I'm gonna do a very cool tone look. I'm starting off with this gray shade right here. So after actually never mourning for my grandfather, I'm now forced. I'm at home and I feel like I was thrown into it because now all I do is think about him, and then the tears come, but then I hold it back because I don't know why I don't want to let it out. A friend of mine told me that there is nothing wrong with told me that there is nothing wrong with crying. It is important to do and it will make me feel better, but I don't know why I just don't want to cry, why I just can't let it out. I feel like if I start, then so much hurt is going to come that I won't be able to stop myself. Then I'm going to take some of the same Eternal Light shade, and I'm gonna put it in the center of the lid and then in the inner corner. So then after losing my grandfather, I then had to cope with the loss of my wedding, because with this pandemic everything has changed, everything has been cancelled. If things don't change in December, I don't know what is going to be happening. I don't know because we postponed it until December, but so we're still going to sign on the initial date, but we will just have to have all of the celebration in December. So like I feel like I have lost so much in such a short period of time, and it's really overwhelming. It is overwhelming to feel like you have lost control of your life, and that's how I feel right now. Like I have completely lost control of my life. Not gonna do a wing today. I know, shocker. Oh, I always do this. Okay, so let me go do this one eye, clean this up, and I will be back. Lately I've been feeling very lethargic. I can't even get up and do anything. I spend most of my days in my bed because I just can't move. The only time of day that I actually look forward to is the end of the day when I get to exercise. I don't know why. I started exercising last week and it makes a difference to how I feel emotionally. Yesterday I sat down to do this same video, this exact video, and I could not get words out. Like, words were not coming to me. Like, words aren't coming to me now, but I can actually speak right now. Yesterday I started the video, and when it was time for me to start speaking, I was doing my makeup and everything, but I just kept repeating myself and I didn't feel it. It was really depressing. So what I did is I just got up, washed off my face, and just decided I was gonna try again another time. Today I got up and I felt a bit better, so I decided I'm gonna film this video today. But right now is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Honestly, that is the time right now, and that's the time that I actually got the energy to do this. So yesterday, when it was time for me to exercise, I got up and I played some music while I was exercising, and at the end of it I felt so much better. I felt like a weight was lifted off of my shoulders. I felt so happy when I was done. I felt so relieved, and there was no change in my actual situation. There was actually no change in my situation. It's just that I felt better. And so I just start looking forward to the end of the day when I can exercise and just get all of my emotions out. That is what I look forward to now. But today's my rest day because I'm actually following a regimen because I want to get abs. I'm working on getting some abs, and I'm working on, growing my buttocks. So every day I do like 3 different sets of exercises, and it makes me feel better. I can honestly say this is the first time exercising has made me feel so good. So that is how I've actually been feeling lately, very overwhelmed. But I have been using exercise to calm myself down, and it's something I do at the end of the day, so it helps me to sleep better at night. So yeah, the lip liner I use is the Appeal Gel Liner in the Taupe. It's the one I always use, the brown I always use, and this toned it down and it looks better. And then to set my face, I'm gonna use the Iconic London Prep Set and Glow. Yes, it's very glowy, but my face is already glowy, so that's fine. Sometimes you just want to be glowing on the outside, even if the inside isn't at its best. Let me set my brows with this brow gel from Vulgar. It's easy to feel like you've lost control of your life right now, especially in these times where you're forced to be home and you can't do anything. So I just suggest that you find something to do. Create a new routine for yourself while you're at home. That's something I really need to do, because when I feel overwhelmed and depressed, I don't get out of bed unless it is to get something to eat and to bathe. And if you feel like you need someone to talk to, I'm always here. You can just reach out to me and I am going to help you along as much as I can. I just hope that me expressing how I have been feeling gives you some kind of encouragement, or allows you to realize that you're not the only one who's feeling like you're not okay right now. Everyone is struggling, and there's nothing wrong with feeling like you're struggling. So if anybody's telling you that you shouldn't be feeling a certain way, then that's wrong of them, because nobody should tell you how you're supposed to feel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. And any other video suggestions that you guys have, just leave them down below. I will see you in the next one. Have a faithfully blessed day. Bye guys.